Days before Christmas, U.S. President Joe Biden is warning millions of unvaccinated Americans to get the jab, saying it is not to control, but to save lives. The Omicron variant now accounts for nearly 3/4 of new infections across the country. While he has rejected the need for lockdowns, the president has ramped up measures to tackle the spread, including 500 million rapid home tests to be made available and expanded testing and military support for hospitals.
All these people who have not been vaccinated, you have an obligation to yourselves, to your families, and quite frankly, I know I'll get criticized for this, to your country. Get vaccinated now. It's free. It's convenient. I promise you, it saves lives. And I honest to God believe it's your patriotic duty. Over 60 million Americans, including 62% of eligible seniors, our most vulnerable group, have gotten their booster shots. I got my booster shot as soon as they were available. And just the other day, former President Trump announced he had gotten his booster shot. Maybe one of the few things he and I agree on. People with booster shots are highly protected. Join them. Join us. The unvaccinated are responsible for their own choices. But those choices have been fueled by dangerous misinformation on cable TV and social media. You know, these companies and personalities are making money by peddling lies and allowing misinformation that can kill their own customers and their own supporters. It's wrong. It's immoral. I call on the purveyors of these lies and misinformation to stop it. Stop it now. One of the other things that we know that has to be done is more testing. Because Omicron spreads easily, especially among the unvaccinated. It's critically important that we know who's infected. That means we need more testing. And on that score, we're now where we should be. Yes, we have over 20,000 free testing sites. So I'm announcing today the federal government will purchase 1/2 billion, that's not million, billion with a B, additional at-home rapid tests with delivery starting in January. We'll be getting these tests to Americans for free. And we'll have websites where you can get them delivered to your home. We've arranged for it to be easier for you to find a free COVID testing site near you on Google. Just enter COVID test near me in the Google search bar. And you can find a number of different locations nearby where you can get tested. We're going to continue to use the Defense Production Act, as we did earlier this month, to make sure we're producing as many tests and as quickly as possible.
And for more, let's cross live now to US, where Arise correspondent Rotimi KADE joins us. Rotimi, tell us more about President Biden's address, and will his plea to urge unvaccinated Americans to come forward and get their jab make any difference whatsoever?
Yeah, Tokumba, good morning. The president actually admonished who are not vaccinated to get vaccinated as quickly as possible, and saying that it's their patriotic duty to do so because it will help other Americans and, of course, bring down the transmissibility of the Omicron variant. Don't forget, the Omicron variant became the dominant variant ahead of Delta variant, about 73% infection rate in the past 1 week. And the president also praised former administration for, starting the production of the vaccines, which, of course, this administration capitalized on and consolidated on, and also praised the former president for getting booster shots ahead of, perhaps, what other of his right-wing believers are currently peddling in terms of not taking COVID vaccines. Also, the president tried to calm frayed nerves that, there should be no panic, that people should go about their normal business, but at the same time should be a bit more careful how they gather, where they gather as the holiday season continue to draw a little bit closer. Christmas is just around the corner. It is expected that millions of Americans will travel And of course, they will gather for a family, meetings or perhaps festivity, but also ensuring that they gather in a safe and secure manner. The president also said that starting from next month, the administration will distribute 500 million home test kits, which will help people to know their status on time, and they can force isolate. Don't forget, last year around this time, the country was almost on complete lockdown, and people were forced to actually stay home. That cannot happen again, according to what the administration officials are saying, that the high possibilities of locking down the country is absolutely not plausible. The president also said that in addition to the 500 million kits that will be distributed to Americans that want them, it will also deploy 1,000 National Guard with medical skills to help hospitals who have been overwhelmed by this Omicron variant. The president also promised to reenact the Production Act to actually ramp up more production of testing. Don't forget also that the president is very keen on ensuring that at least 90% of Americans are vaccinated. And from what we've seen so far in major cities around the country, is beginning to look like people are getting tested and getting vaccinated.
Yeah, it seems like the New York mayor, Bill de Blasio, is actually offering cash to those people who want to come forward and get their jabs. Do you think this will work?
Well, I think it has worked in the past. About almost a year ago, when testing became almost compulsory for everybody, and also getting vaccinated, such a model was actually, established in New York, where you get $100 if you just get vaccinated. Right now, you get $100 if you get a booster shot. It worked in the past, and I think it's going to work now. And now that we don't really know much about the Omicron variant and how it can cause a lot of damage in long term, I think a lot of people are beginning to reason with the administration that I think it's high time we start taking our own fate in our own hands.
All right then, Rotimi KADE, many thanks for bringing us up to date. Thank you. Rotimi KADE speaking to us from the US there.